Hey, hello guys. Happy Thursday. I had something I wanted to share with you. So I thought we could do like a little, mindful moment together, a little meditation perhaps. And, where is it? Oh, here it is. Like the words that I love so much and I keep repeating because I totally believe that somehow along the way we got lost. So again, it's from my book, not mine, but the book I'm currently reading, and it's just so good. Check it off, page 125. It's easy to get stuck in the trap of doing something just because you're good at it. Let that sink in. Or just because you've spent a lot of time being good at it and are afraid of letting it go. The more capable you are at doing things, the harder it is to differentiate your natural gifts from the one that you've learned or forced yourself to be good at, especially if your motivation is approval. Don't you like it? Like, do you realize how mind-blowing that is? How true it is, and how unbelievably true we just genuinely learn to do things to a point where we can't really know for sure if it's something that we like doing or if it's something that we just do because we're being good at. And that's again something I have learned and realized years ago already from a French mindful teacher who was saying that we had different sort of ways to be good at something, and different areas in our lives, and there are the things where you are being good at but somebody else might do it at least as good as you do, if not better. So that's the thing you don't really want to keep doing because it's not where you are being brilliant at. Then there are the things where you are being excellent at it. So you excel in things that other people, most of the people, would do less good than you do, and these are the ones that usually you can find in your work, your line of work, the things that you've picked and that you keep doing every day. But they might not be what truly resonate with you. They might not be what really passionates you, what really makes you feel alive and vibrant. It might just be something you are being excellent at, but it's not that the one thing that you are actually in love with. Speaking of work, and then there is the category where you are brilliant, just brilliant. This is your uniqueness expressing itself through brilliance, and you are being brilliant at it, and nobody else can do it the way you do it, and you're just the only one to do it this way, and it's just perfect. So again, you can be writing books, you can be an accountant, you can be anything you want. It's just if it's really you expressing yourself, you being you, then you can consider that you are being brilliant at it, and usually you will find that people will just love what you're doing and will just be in awe of what you do and just be amazed by what you do. And sometimes, because life happens, we sort of forget about what we are being brilliant at, and we don't practice it. We don't do it. For instance, if your brilliance is to paint and you haven't been painting in years, you might be a bit rusty. You might not be really great at it, at least not straight away. And then you can judge yourself by saying, oh, look at it. I'm definitely not perfect, brilliant, expert, excellent at it. It's just something I do for fun, but really I can't do anything with it. It's not worth it. And actually that's just the rusty part of yourself. So if you were to just practice it a bit more, you would probably be able to express, to realize how brilliant you are at doing it. So there's all these different shades that you need to look at in order for you to be able to see through it and be able to see like your own truth, so you're not like lying to yourself, because we know how good we are at doing it. And so just practice self-honesty, but from now on, just for fun, start about thinking about your work, about what you do, and about how you consider yourself at work, how you consider your talents. Are you being good at it because you just learned and forced yourself to be good at it because you didn't have much of a choice, you didn't give yourself much of a choice? Are you being good at it because you're just a natural and just like flows easily and it's just super easy for you to do it? Do you enjoy doing it? Is it something that you are being good at and it totally makes you feel fulfilled? It's not draining your energy out, if that makes sense. And if you can't say yes, if you can't answer yes to these questions, maybe start thinking about what you were doing when you were a child. Like, it's usual questions, you know, like thinking about what you've done in the past that made you feel brilliant, that you really enjoyed, and people maybe just like were impressed, or maybe not, but at least that you really enjoyed and that you really connected with. So all these things, and then try to incorporate, like implement them in your life, just to see if it still sparkles the same joy in you, it still brings you the same happiness. And if it does, keep practicing it. You don't have to become a ceramic teacher and leave your work right now, but you can slowly start walking towards that place, just creating a new pathway, just creating a new life and new habits for yourself. And who knows, it might lead you somewhere you never thought it would. So just take your chances, really. So that was the little thing I really wanted to share with you, because you know how close it is to my heart, to how I'm always afraid to realize how easily it is to forget ourselves and get used to a path that is not making us happy and is not making us feel vibrant, and eventually is leading us to a place of depression and despair and powerlessness. But this is really like I think the biggest, most horrible nightmare I could live. This is what I've been avoiding for years, what I've been working on, and this is why really I've been practicing mindfulness, implementing mindfulness in my daily life, because I really couldn't live with myself if I were to do that, and I've done it, and I might still do it, but I'm trying to go back on my own track, go back to my own path as often and quickly as possible. This is where my power lies, this is where my freedom lies, and this is what I'm sharing with you. So before we do our like little mindful moment, I also wanted to ask you if you would be interested in, speaking of mindfulness, in doing like a full day of mindfulness. I was thinking maybe next Saturday the 12th, we could do that together. Like a whole day where you don't have to do like only mindful activities, but it would be nice to really try to take that day to mindfully walk through your day. So, explaining myself, the idea would be for you to, for all of us, I'll be doing it with you, to try to maybe do things as slowly as possible during the day, not having a really huge day filled with activities and things. So if you could like maybe fit in some journaling or meditation or yoga or gardening or cooking, like mindfully cooking and mindfully gardening or walking, that would be great. And then for the rest of the day, it's trying for each and every single things that you would be doing to really mindfully think about it, to find the purpose of it, to really be present as much as you can for one day. And it is hard. It is really hard. It's quite difficult to be able to be mindful for 12 hours. But you can just practice going back to it and making it a new normal, enjoying it, realizing how happy it is making you feel, or how much freedom or good feeling it is bringing you. So you just like start convincing your mind of the interest of mindfulness, and you might then want to go back to it more often and more easily. And if we do that together, you might realize that it's not that difficult, and you don't have to set really high standard, a huge goal for yourself for that day. It can just be doing things slightly slower, doing things slightly more mindfully, doing things like maybe taking one bath, or maybe just that's my favorite, just staring through the window, just looking outside at the sky, just looking at the birds and the branches of the trees moving. It doesn't have to be huge things. It just have to be like, as much as possible, a mindful day, because it's really hard to do it by yourself. It's really hard to do it in our daily life, because we just have this pace, these habits, and it's hard to just like remove it all at once. So I'm thinking, if we're doing it together, it might just be easier, and it might just be funnier if we were, I don't know, to just share it on the page or on a group I could create, and we could just do that as a cohort, as a group, so you won't feel alone, and we would be, I don't know, sharing pictures or little thoughts throughout the day, so you would feel uplifted during the whole day by other people in the world doing the same thing at the same time with you, and just making ourselves happier and bringing more peace and easiness in our lives. I think that would be great. So let me know in the comments what do you think of it, and then let's go. Let's just do like a little breathing exercise, because I know, like, every time I'm sharing it, I know how much you love it and how much it's making you feel calmer, relaxed, more settled, and then you just go on with your day more easily. So let's just do that. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and release your body. Release your back against the back of your chair, or against the back of your wall, wherever you are seated. If you have both feet on the floor, feel how grounded and flat they are. If you have crossed your legs, just be conscious and aware of the point of pressure against the floor, against the chair. Feeling the outside of your skin, the limits of your body. Feeling all the boundaries, feeling all the outward limits of your body. Just feeling present, inhabiting your body, going back to yourself, going back, going back, going back. Leaving your mind wandering around, just bringing back your energy, bringing back your soul to yourself, bringing back everything that you are trying to achieve, every dream, every single relationship you are maintaining, everything you are doing outside for yourself or for others. Just let go of it and slowly gather your strength, gather your thoughts, gather your energy. If you're into it, you can imagine this sort of aura around you, and it's sort of like I'm asking you to densify it, bring it really to your core center. So you're not spreading yourself thin, you're not draining your energy out. You're just going back to yourself, going back to the only truth that you know to be true, your own truth, your inner self, your soul, your heart, your spirit. You can call it however you want, as long as it resonates with you and makes sense to you. This is what we call being present to yourself. This is one way to be mindful. And this is one way to refill your cup of energy. This is one way to feel more powerful, more confident, more settled, more peaceful. And slowly your breath is just slowing down, and you're breathing more deeply, and you're filling your lungs, and you're filling your body with that air, that energy, and that confidence, and that strength. And you're breathing out everything that you don't need anymore, that you've been experiencing today and didn't serve you, everything that's really not you, and just let it go. It doesn't have to be conscious, it can just be like a color or like an idea or feeling that you are letting go of. Just let go. And as you keep breathing and as you keep settling down and as you keep embracing your wholeness, your oneness, embracing the present moment, you start feeling at the right place at the right time. Everything is just perfectly on time. You are doing everything in a perfect order, and there is nothing to worry about. There is no expectations to have or to hold. There is just life happening and you navigating through it. And you are doing wonderful. And you are just being amazing at it, nailing it. And that's all that matters. And whenever you're ready, I'm gonna leave you there so you can just stay with that beautiful feeling, or just gently wiggle your toes and your fingers, stretch your body, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and open your eyes. Thank you for joining me. It's really, really nice moment, and I think I needed it, so I hope you did too, and you enjoyed it too. And I hope it helped you carry on with your day. I'm wishing you a beautiful afternoon, beautiful end of your week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.